What up, crew? It is time for some cardistry. So today I'm going to be teaching you a flourish that I actually came up with about 6 years ago, and it's actually based off of the beginning of Worm by Dave Buck. So let's do it. Now, I already gave you a little bit of background on this effect, but let me tell you, for the first time, I actually named this flourish before making the video, so I'm pretty proud of that. And the reason I chose to call it cave is because once you get into that full position here, it looks like a cave from the front. So that's where that name came from. All right, now you have enough background info. Let's go ahead and break it down. To start off this flourish, you're going to be holding the deck in your non-dominant hand in an elevated straddle grip like so. For me, that happens to be my left hand. Now I'm going to come over with my right hand, which is my dominant hand, and I'm going to be holding the deck in a biddle grip like this while maintaining that straddle grip with my other hand. Actually, starting off with the flourish, you're going to break up about 2/3 of the deck. So you're going to lift up with your thumb in the back here, and it's going to be hinged right on your non-dominant index finger. So you're going to lift up like this in the back. You're here, boom, you go here. And now you're going to do something similar in the front, but now you're going to use your thumb here as the hinge, and you're going to lift up using your middle finger and ring finger. You're going to lift up about half the top packet, and you're going to get into this position right here. So we have that straddle grip on the bottom. You have this card, the middle section, pinched between your index finger and your thumb, and you have that top section in a biddle grip like so. From here, you're going to come over with your non-dominant thumb and break that center packet like so. So we're here, we're just going to break up that center packet, and now we're going to pivot both these packets around the index finger until we just go a little bit past a 90-degree angle. So it's going to look like this, and again, the focus is right here. That's where you're pivoting around. From this point, you're going to move your attention towards this top packet here, and you'll break up the top packet similar to when you do a swing cut or a swivel cut. Break it up using your index finger. So you're going to pull this back like this. Just take about half, pull it back, and then swing out. Make sure to clear this corner from the middle finger that you see here. Okay, so let me just show you how that would look like. So you're in a biddle grip like this, back and out. And that's how it's going to look for the top packet. So getting back into the position, we're here, here, and here. Now at this point, we're going to be handing over this bottom of the top packet that we had just split. We're going to be handing that over so it'll be pinched between the non-dominant thumb and the dominant thumb. So you're going to be moving this packet from here, right? We're in this position. We're going to move it and let this non-dominant thumb take care of it. So now it's in between your non-dominant thumb and your dominant thumb here. So this is how it should be looking right now. Once in this position, your dominant pinky finger is going to come and grab this packet here, right? So you can kind of see it's in a sort of a triangle shape. And this is the packet you had just moved. Your dominant pinky finger is going to come take the packet right below it. So using the pinky finger, grab this packet from this index finger. So this index finger is going to let go of that packet. And again, this packet is grabbed between your dominant pinky finger and your thumb here on the bottom. You're going to grab that, take it, rotate your non-dominant hand, and now you're going to give this packet over to the other pinky finger, your non-dominant pinky finger. So you give it there. Again, this will be held between your non-dominant pinky finger and your dominant thumb, looking like this. Once you've made it all the way to this point is when you can actually make the cave. So again, the cave, all we're going to be doing is lifting up. We're going upwards with our dominant hand, giving that cave shape right in the front. Right? It could also look a little bit like a tent, but I chose to call it a cave. So that's what it's going to look like from the front view. So now that you've gotten to this point, you've displayed your cave, and now it's time to close the cave or collapse the cave, whatever you want to call it. But what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead with your dominant hand and move forward with all these cards. As you're moving forward, let me actually just drop this packet here. I don't think we need it. There we go. Oh, this other pack is dropping also. You know what? We don't need that either. So as you're moving forward, this is the packet you're actually going ahead and dropping into your non-dominant hand like this. So it's going to be right above this packet, and of course both these packets are above the bottom packet. You've gone ahead and dropped off that packet there, and now the packet we're focused on now is this center packet here. So with the center packet, you're actually going to be gripping it with your pinky finger and your ring finger of your dominant hand. So you're going to curl in your pinky finger, and that's going to go right against this packet like so. And your ring finger is going to grab it from the other side. So it's going to be grabbed looking a bit like this, right? So this packet's grabbed between pinky finger and ring finger. Let me go back to the position. So now as we're actually going ahead and grabbing this packet here, the packet that's between the index finger and thumb right here, that's going to be dropped right in between these two packets here. So as we're going ahead and gripping this packet, we're going ahead and gripping that, we're closing this between those two packets and dropping it there, just like that. From here, what I do is I pivot this packet around the thumb like this, just to show off a little bit. And then I slide it all the way down, the short edge, I just slide it all the way down the thumb. And then as soon as it clears the thumb, I come back, turn my wrist again. And now this corner is going to contact your middle finger of your non-dominant hand. So it makes contact right there. So at this point, it's still being gripped with your ring finger and pinky finger, and it makes contact with the finger here. And now at this point, you're going to push up this bottom packet using your non-dominant index finger, push up like this. And I also use my non-dominant thumb to help that lift it up. So that's done. And I'm just going to let this drop right on here. So this is actually dropping on top of that index finger like so. And from here, I close this back up like this. And now you're going to be in this position where you have that packet that you just spun and dropped. You have this packet that's pretty much sticking all the way out, and then you have the largest top packet. At this point, you'll be gripping this packet almost in a biddle grip like so. You'll turn it using this packet as kind of like a pivot. Turn it around like this, make it land on your thumb. Once it lands on your thumb, you're going to straighten that thumb out and then rotate these cards right around the thumb. Okay? And as I'm rotating the cards, I'm also changing my position of the fingers, and I'm also turning my wrist. So it's going like this. These two fingers come here. The thumb grabs up front. So here we are, boom. So thumb moves, these fingers move, and now we're grabbing the cards like this. Once that rotation is complete, I move this bottom packet. I push it up using my index finger like this. And I grip this packet with my thumb. So that's gripped there. This is moved up. And now this goes underneath that top pack. It was the original bottom packet. Then we close up, and that's the finish. The whole thing one time in slow motion. We get into that Z grip. We break off that packet here. We hand a piece of that over. We form the actual cave. Go ahead and start collapsing the cave like this. Grip this packet while this is closing. Come here, pivot, do a little bit of show off. Come here, close like this, turn, flip, put on the bottom, and that is the cave. If you guys like this video and want to see more like it, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then actually go check out that video because it's another one like this. So I'll see you there. Peace out.